once again, it's been a while that I have done an actual update on HIMS, but let's go straight right into the charts, guys. So first, right, market is probably about to open. If not, I probably already did. Let's see. Let's take a look at it. Obviously, okay, and so not bad, right, for just opening up down 1 point. Now. I don't really focus too much on what's going on for the first couple of hours during the market, while the market opens and whatnot. I normally tend to look at that candle at the end of the week, right? So let's go first with what I'm seeing on the higher frames, and we're going to go ahead and work our way down all the way to at least a daily. Okay. So as you already know, guys, I dropped my target to 1450, was at 1555-ish last time. And you'll see that based off the lower time frames. But right now, for those of you who this is your first time watching one of my videos, right, I've always said that the market moves in waves. So the market goes up, down, up, down, up, down, and so forth, right? And for the past couple of, I'd say 3 months now, right, we're still yet to close August. We have been moving at a uptrend for at least for 3 months, right? We kind of broke structure here, right? And so now this is a really, really good sign for us to start seeing some movement back to the upside, hopefully all the way up to my target area. Now, this is one thing, however, that if you guys don't know, I've said it in my previous videos, if you guys don't know anything about order blocks, I highly, highly recommend you do a little bit of research. I'll be actually doing some videos on it, explaining to you guys what order blocks is. But let's just a brief summary on it. Basically, you want to trade with the big boys, right? And so that big impulse move when the market actually starts going in the opposite direction, right? You're looking for that big order from the big whales, right? So same thing. It works on crypto, forex, stock market. It actually works on any type of market, right? So right now, what I'm seeing on the monthly time frame is 3 months going. Right, I'm expecting, guys, a pullback. Right now, this is a healthy pullback. Again, the market moves in waves. We can see it here. We can see it here. I mean, everywhere. Right, the market actually moves in waves. So this is considered a healthy pullback, especially after the breakout to now a new high. Okay. My first reactionary zone is going to be this zone right here, which I'm going to go ahead and try to click on that line. There you go. So 555-ish, right? And then the second one is a 438 because typically when the market pulls back, it tends to pull back somewhat on to the previous candle. Remember what I said, order blocks? Look for that previous candle before the actual impulse move. Well, so there's a possibility that we can get down here. Now, guys, remember, this is just so technical analysis. Has nothing to do with fundamentals. To be honest with you, I don't even look for anything as far as fundamentals. Sometimes, yes, fundamental takes over the market and technical goes away. But so far, I've been using technicals for over 6 years, and I will tell you this right now, it's never led me to the point where I'm like, okay, you know what, technicals don't work. Yeah, that's not the case, right? So what I'm seeing right now is yes, I expect a pullback. I expect a pullback at least to the 555 and worst case scenario all the way down here. That does not mean we are in a downtrend, that we switch over to a downtrend. Now, there is one thing that does concern me though, right? Because the market actually tends to fill gaps, there is an order block a void here between this green candle and the high of this area right here. And it just so happens that this candle, this monthly candle, actually filled that void. Now, this is where we have to be very careful on what the market, we have to just look at what the market gives to us, right? And what HIMS is going to do the upcoming months, right? If we're going into a new downtrend, guys, expect the next couple of months to be very bearish, okay? And possibly shoot lower. However, I mean, I don't know. I don't think that will actually happen considering the fact that we just broke this previous high and closed very aggressive. So now I expect just a pullback down and then start making new highs. Right now, I'm gonna go down to the weekly time frame so you can kind of see, right? I like to see the charts like this that looks very clean, not too much going on. Um, but when we go down to the weekly time frame, right, I'll go ahead and um, zoom this out. So there you go. Um, we can see huge consolidation between the $7 and the $8, $9 range, right? And this was all 4 months. We lasted 4 months in this area right here, right? Big bearish candle. Now, this is where I think, again, it comes down to you see this high right here. Well, this is my first reactionary zone, right? The market can either come down here and then bounce back up, or worst case scenario would be, uh, you know, come all the way down to this first candle before the big impulse move, right? So that's how I'm looking at HIMS right now, guys. I will expect, to be honest with you, the next month or so to actually be bearish. Um, we'll see. I don't know how the market right now. We're down 10. Dow Jones 50, S&P down 2 points. It's still very, very early. Those of you who actually uh, saw my prediction on Dow Jones, I still think that we have one more drop in the market, guys. Um, and that could lead towards, the bearish side of HIMS. Now, I don't like to compare anything to a particular stock. I don't like to go based off S&P. I don't go based off what Dow Jones is doing because you guys know that for the past couple of, I'd say, weeks, maybe months, there were times where Dow Jones was down drastically, and HIMS actually held strong, right? At times we finished up 5, 10 points for the day on the bull side. So that is a really good sign for HIMS. What's happening today? Not too concerned about it. Again, this to me is just a healthy pullback. It needs to happen. We've been bullish, as you can see. Look at this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, just total like over 2 months, right? We've been bullish, so it was due for a pullback. Um, and it is what it is, right? Let the market do its thing. As you can see, we spent 4 months between 7 and 8, and we are still, kind of missing that, to go into this range. But if you really look at it, this is why I put these boxes, right? The market gets to these areas, and it's kind of like when you look at your left, this is like little scars, right? What the market has done previously. So therefore I take it as kind of little speed bumps, right? When the market is tending to move the other direction. Now, one of the companies, another company that I like to talk about is, just so you guys see how the market moves, right? So when Coinbase went public, give it right around kind of the same time frame, guys, it just started going down, right? And then market comes up, down, right? So look, if you actually was to go based off market structure, right? You take that low, you put a horizontal line there, and there you go, right? Market comes up. Now, look what it's doing. It's basically on a nice little pullback. And you guys watch, right? What was once support and resistance, right? Or support, it'll be resistance eventually again in the future. So that's just typically how the market works, guys. Again, not too concerned about what's going on with HIMS today. I expect it to be bearish. If we close bullish, that's great, but I honestly think that we need to pull back. Okay, we need to. Uh, I'm heavily invested in him, so don't get me wrong, guys. I don't. This is all for educational purposes. This is exactly how I look at the charts. These are my actual predictions. If you look at all my previous videos, I don't change anything as far as how I mark up my charts. So on my next video, you'll see pretty much my charts very similar, just like this. And nothing, man. Just keep waiting, keep holding strong. Eventually, we will hit the 15s. All right. One area, if you are looking to get take profits, close to this area, one area that I am really looking at and will be considering even prior to the $15 range, because remember, guys, we don't want to be greedy, right? Um, it's going to be this $13.45. All right. So if you don't have it, I highly recommend you mark up your charts if you haven't. But I will put a huge ticker, put a notification there, an alert at $13.45. Because we should be up there sometime within, I'd say next year, right? This could take just by us reaching $7 and $9, it could take some time, right? But other than that, guys, hey, it's Friday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Please feel free. Don't forget. Like and subscribe. If you want me to look at any of your charts, right? Any other stock, forex, whether it's crypto, just send me a message. I'm always on Stockwits. I pay attention. I get a lot of messages from Stockwits from people. Hey, can you look at this? Can you look at that? I have no problem, guys. I love what I do. I love looking at charts. I love analyzing it, right or wrong. You'll be able to see everything here. If on TradingView, I'll put the link as well. If you follow me on TradingView, so you can see all of my other predictions. But so far, you guys, hey, it's Friday. Enjoy your weekend and keep holding strong. All right, guys.